We're here with Marshall Shepard, Professor of Atmospheric Sciences and Geography at the University of Georgia, who is the 2011 recipient of the Charles E. Anderson Award for Outstanding and Sustained Contributions in Promoting Diversity in the Atmospheric Sciences. Congratulations on your award.
Thank you very much.
Can you tell us some of the educational outreach activities that you're involved with?
Well, over the years, quite a few. Most recently, I was funded by the National Science Foundation, along with colleagues at the University of Vermont and UCLA, to establish what we're calling the Diversity Climate Network. And essentially our goal there is to increase the pipeline of underrepresented minority students in the climate sciences. There have been quite a few efforts over the years to increase the number of atmospheric scientists, meteorologists, and whatnot. But our unique focus is on climate science, and so that's one of the most recent activities. I also am involved in several outreach projects through my funded science research at NASA. We're trying to infuse precipitation-related science into the K through 12 communities, as well as K through 12 communities and underrepresented groups within that sub-community as well. So those are a couple of the more recent activities, and throughout my career, both at NASA and at the University of Georgia, I've always felt it important to do basic science, as most good scientists do, but also extend the reach of that science and influence beyond the journal and the typical scientific community.
So it sounds like it is at multiple institutions. It's not just the University of Georgia and NASA. There are others involved?
Oh, absolutely. Most of the research activities and outreach activities that I'm involved with actually extend well beyond the walls of the University of Georgia. They're national in scope. The Diversity Climate Net and our partners, we reach literally students around the United States, and also some of the proposed activities and activities that I have ongoing with NASA are national in scope as well as many of my other previous activities. I should also mention that I've been very much involved in advisory roles and panels with other projects like Howard University, NCAS, and URC, which are funded efforts from both NOAA and NASA to also do pipeline efforts, and other institutions. So I've been involved in those types of projects as well. So that's another avenue by which I can extend this particular aspect of my career.
All right. Very good. When you first learned you were going to receive this award, what was your reaction?
I was shocked. I was in my office and I got a phone call from Keith Snyder, the executive director, whom I've known for many years. I've served on the EMS Council and various other capacities within AMS, and he was thrilled, and I could tell, and I was thrilled. But ironically, I chaired the EMS Board of Women and Minorities when this award was created back in the mid-'90s, and so I remember quite a bit of effort and deliberation on what the scope of this award was and its intent. So I was quite honored to receive the award because I know what our intent was when we established that, and it made its way through the approval processes within AMS. So it ranks right up there with my Presidential Early Career Award that I received at the White House in 2004. This and that are probably my two pinnacle achievements so far.
Already you have a wealth of distinction in your relatively young career. Tell us about your philosophy for taking on new challenges and how you use that to promote diversity in the atmospheric sciences.
Well, I mean, from a young age I've always been very goal-oriented, and so I tried to keep that philosophy in my career as well. I establish goals and I try to attain those goals, not from the standpoint of checking off boxes, but because there are certain achievements and things that I want to see happening in my career, and also more broadly within both the AMS community and the broader community that I'm a part of. I mean, I came out of a single-parent home. My mom was an educator, my father were educators, but still I didn't come from a traditional sort of four-person home with a dog and a white picket fence. And so I know that there are others out there with similar backgrounds, but I think it's important to kind of convey that philosophy that regardless of what your background or your circumstances are, if you set goals, you work hard, and maintain a certain value, philosophy, and morals, then I think you can go as far as you want to go. So that's very important.
Well, very good. Well, thank you for taking the time to speak with us, and again, congratulations.
Thank you.